All right, where's your sister?
Well, all right, good work, Sarah. Megan, I hit him hard. Oh, look, it doesn't matter, okay? You did what you had to do. Now, let's go. No, I mean, what if I hit him too hard? He kidnapped us, don't you remember? No, don't worry about it. Let's just go.
No, it's okay. He's coming around now.
Oh, no. What are you doing? We're trying to escape here. If I have to hit him, I have to hit him. I can't help it. All right, just be careful. Don't hit him too hard.
No!
You sneak into my house, you sneak up on me. How do I know you're in the bureau? Ow! 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 Ow!
You think this idea is a fake?
Yeah, it could be forged. It happens all the time. Happened at police headquarters.
Well, I'm not some flat, but I'm a trained agent for the FAB. Fred Porter ordered me to come to your house and not to be seen entering.
Well, the picture does match. Special Agent Alex Olenoff. Now, what the hell kind of name is that?
Oh, you mean for a woman?
No, I mean for anybody.
It's my name, Mr. Buchanan.
Ow! Ow!
Now, what do you say we try this one more time? My name is Alex Olenoff. I'm a special agent for the FAB, and I'm trying to help you get your wife and her sister back. That is what you want, isn't it? Okay.
No. Now, look. The salt shaker is the starting pitcher, all right?
Yes, salt's the pitcher. Who's the batter?
Yes, okay. Now, the pepper shaker is the batter.
Of course. And, sugar bowl's catcher?
Very good, very good. We need something wide to come to plate.
One plate coming up.
Okay, now here's where it gets tricky, all right?
Flying the sugar bowl.
Do you want to know about baseball or what?
Okay, I'm sorry, Professor. Continue.
Okay, now, if the starting pitcher starts to get tired around the 6th inning, right? Or he gives up too many runs, what do?
Roll over your right shoulder for goodbye. I give up what?
You bring in the mid-reliever.
Mr. Ketchup.
Yes. And if the score gets close towards the end of the game, what do? You bring in the closer.
Plenty of mustard, yeah.
Yes, by George, I think she's got it. Whoa.
Hi.
Hey.
Clinic said that you were over here.
Yeah, I was just showing Laura the fine art of baseball.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry to interrupt you here, but I just needed you to sign something, and then all of our troubles will be over.
Now, Brenda, before I sign anything, I'd like to know what it is.
Is his memory this bad at the clinic? Dan, aren't you the one who was with me this morning, you know, when we were with the real estate agent going to look for apartments? I think that was you.
Yes, I do, but these are leases, Brenda.
Well, now, to rent apartments, you have to sign a lease. So go ahead and just pick out a place, and then all we have to do is order a moving van and leave.
You know, I've been meaning to check out the beer selection at the bar. Would you excuse me?
Sure. So, come on, let's just decide on something.
You know, Brenda, I haven't found a place that I feel comfortable in, you know, something that feels like a real home.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I want to find a home and get on with the business of living, too, and not just like a couple that passes each other and says hello and goodbye and stuff like that, but, you know, like a real family. And I've been thinking, and I think I know why you've been postponing our wedding plans. Because to go on our honeymoon and go back to Grandview, I mean, it's like you said, you feel that you would be haunted by Michael and everything, right?
Brenda, Michael is the least of my problems anymore.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Because I really want to put all that behind us, and I want to marry you. I want to marry you, and I want to stop thinking about the reasons to be apart and start concentrating on the reasons that we're in love and together in the first place. Like, I like you. And like we really agree and respect each other's thoughts. And like, oh God, we have such a great physical connection, you know? You're my best friend, too. And I wanna be with you. So come on, let's pick a place out and let's move, baby.
To strike a man down is a sin.
You don't understand. We had to hit him. He is a very bad man. You see, he was trying to hurt us.
The book says, turn the other cheek.
Well, the book also says an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. You see, we didn't hit him very hard, really. Besides, he's coming around now, see? Which is why I have to give him just another light tap.
No!
Well, Look, you have to sin a little sometimes to survive. Amen.
Whoa, little guy. What are you... Benjamin, right?
Please, sir, I mustn't stay. There's evil here.
Evil? What do you mean? What's wrong?
Megan, if you're gonna do it, just do it. Well, Benjamin looking at me in the window like that, like I was some kind of Jezebel here. What? You hit him the first time, you hit him again.
Well, I was in a panic the first time. I was trying to escape, but
well, we're still trying to escape.
I know, but I can see his face now. It's different, Megan. What if I hit him too hard?
Oh, all right. He's a kidnapper and he deserves to go to jail for the rest of his life, but we can't exactly send him to the grave early. He's gonna be late soon. What are we gonna do? Well, the Amish are resourceful type of people. They don't resort to violence. They use their brains. We'll use our brains. Gag him with your kerchief. What? Just gag him. I'll use mine to tie his hands.
When the Amish designed these clothes, I don't think this is exactly what they had in mind.
Look, the Lord helps those who help themselves. Now, we just should search his pockets, see if we can find something to, I don't know, some kind of coin, maybe 25 cents, call on the phone, and then maybe some money to get to Landview, anything, or maybe, oh, maybe a gun. Megan, get rid of it, put it down. Look, I'm experienced with these type of things. I've used them on fraternity robe.
Come on, that is not some kind of a prop. That is a real gun. It shoots real bullets. Now get rid of it.
And what if we needed to escape? Look, you couldn't even hit the guy over the head with a bat. I really don't think that you're gonna shoot him. You don't know that. If it was between those guys and us, All right, look. He's tied up. Let's just get out of here before Louis comes back.
Drop the gun. Drop it. Put your hands up, both of you.
All right, Agent. Oh, enough! Here, your ID seems to be in order, and you do know your martial arts. But I still wonder, why the hell did Porter send you here to take care of this case?
I don't know. I give up. Maybe he thought you needed a woman's touch. You know, some light ironing and some dusting, and if things got dull, I could always bake you a Boston cream pie.
All right. I guess I might deserve that.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, well, I beg your pardon. You see, my wife has been kidnapped. If I'm a little bit cranky, a little bit irritable, maybe some, maybe it's because I want her back here home, where she's safe.
That's why I'm here. If my ID isn't enough for you, here's a fax from Mr. Porter. It's to explain my orders.
Field directive to Special Agent Alexandra Olenoff. Alexandra.
That was my grandmother's name. But I use Alex now, especially because of macho men like you. You see, it seems to make them feel a little bit less threatened. Porter wouldn't have sent me here if he didn't think I could do the job.
Well, I'm not all that impressed with Porter's judgment here. You know, this is not a job that you just learn on your feet. You make one mistake
I've been
here,
through
one
FAB training. Have you, Mr. Buchanan?
No, I haven't. No, but I've been through military intelligence. I'm a combat vet. I've had more firefights than you're going to see in your tour of duty, lady. So don't try to impress me with your pedigree. I'll tell you what I want here. I want results, and I want them fast. I want my wife and her sister, I want them home safe, soon. Now, is that understood?
Loud and clear. Loud and clear. And you know what? I think there's something you better understand. When I entered the FAB Academy, they thought I would be washed out in one day. I was not. As a matter of fact, I graduated at the top of my class.
Well, that's real good. That's good. But you're not on some obstacle course back at the academy right now. This is real. You know, there's 2 lives at stake here.
I know what's at stake. Now, Mr. Porter specifically assigned me to this case because he thought I was the best person, I repeat, person for the job. And if you have a problem with that and you can't seem to handle that, then why don't you give him a call and tell him and not me?
Megan, do what he says. Drop the gun.
I'm gonna count to 5, and then I'm gonna shoot. 1, 2,
Megan.
3, 4.
All right.
You got for a minute there. I thought you really lost it.
Yeah, well, I almost did. I can't believe we gave up another chance to get out of here.
Your last chance. All right, you go up against the fireplace. Move it! Stay there if you want to keep breathing. Kip!
Oh, leave him alone. He needs his beauty sleep.
Shut up! Kip, it's Louis. Careful, man, you have a big bump on your head.
What happened, man? I just came in to fix the window and it went black.
I say that that's low blood sugar. I suggest you get him to the Landview Hospital right away to check it out.
You You did this, didn't you?
No, she didn't do it to you. I did it. No, she didn't do it to you. I did.
I don't give a damn who did it. I'm gonna let you both know how it... No! You know what she did to me, Louis?
Oh, a little love tap. I'm telling you, you new men are so sensitive. I'll tell you, give me one of those old-fashioned guys with a hard head any day.
You two think you're hysterical, don't you?
Remember what the boss said?
I don't care what the boss said. The plan's not working like it was supposed to.
Okay, about this boss, does he happen to have a name? Yeah, why don't you fill us in on it? Maybe, you know, we can come up with some constructive ideas.
Shut up! All right. We're supposed to keep him here, locked up. That's the plan.
Yeah, well, the plan's not working. They keep resisting, that means trouble, and that's something the boss can't afford right now. Not with what's at stake.
So?
It means we gotta split up the Gordon Sister Act.
Well, you have to admit, we have every possible thing to choose from here. Here we have a garden apartment, and then we have that high-rise condo, and then we have that old place with that great porch, you know? I mean, there has to be one
Brenda,
that's right
look,
for...
all these are too expensive.
What are you talking about? There's every possible price range right
Look,
here.
Brenda, each one of these is more than I can afford in my salary.
Dan, we have two incomes now, right? We have your income,
And we have Michael. Right? Michael's.
I thought that all of that was behind us. Come on, come on. Look at this here. We have this one that is the garden apartment with 2 months free rent, right? And then we have this one. That's your favorite. That's
Brenda, I didn't have a favorite.
Yeah, you did. You said you liked the one with the porch on
I just
it,
said that the one just seemed to suit me, that's all.
Okay.
Look, Brenda, with all the decorating you want to do, I can't afford it.
Well, then we won't decorate. We'll just leave it exactly the way it is.
No. I'm gonna pass.
Okay, if you want to pass, we'll pass.
No, I'm gonna pass on all of them.
Okay, that's fine too. Why don't you go out and you look for an apartment, Dan, and when you find one that makes you happy, believe me, baby, it's gonna make me happy.
Brenda, what I'm trying to tell you is that I don't have time to look for an apartment, all right?
What do you mean you don't have time? I mean, you just make time, Dan. That's all.
Look, I am sorry, Brenda, but I
No, I don't think you're sorry. Dan, I think you're lying to me. I think you're lying to yourself and you're lying to me, and you may not want to admit it, but it's getting to be very clear to me. You don't love me anymore.
Brenda, that's not true. Of course I love you, Brenda. I will always love you.
What does that mean? I'll always love you. I mean, do you love me now? Right
Brenda,
now?
Why are you grilling me?
What am I supposed to tell her? Am I supposed to just think that this coldness is gonna pass? Is that how I'm supposed to live my life?
Look, Brenda, what I'm trying to tell you is...
No. You're not trying. It's very, very simple. And in fact, I'm gonna make it a lot easier for you. I'm just gonna ask you, do you want to marry me? Now.
Brenda? I can't lie to you.
Please don't lie to me.
Things have changed.
Tell me something I don't know.
Brenda, I didn't realize that until recently. From the moment I met you, I wanted...
What?
Brenda, I wanted you. When you started the relationship with my father, when you started to get involved with him, Brenda, it ate me up inside, and it killed me, Brenda. I hated myself. But then when you were free, Brenda, I cherished the moments that we would be together. Brenda, you were a dream come true to me. But then Michael came along. And he upset you, and he used you, and he drugged you into marrying him. But Brenda, after that passed, something happened. I don't know what it is, Brenda. I didn't know what it was at first. But gradually, I started to realize that I was resenting the fact that Michael ever entered your life. I couldn't forget that.
You could have if you loved me.
Brenda, it's not about love. From the first moment I saw you up to this very moment right now,
No, I'm not talking about loving the idea of me or loving the me that you couldn't have. I'm talking about loving me now. I can't change what happened with Michael. I can't pretend that it never existed. I can just try now. You know, try to make a fresh start.
Brenda, that's not easy.
Well, I don't care if it's easy. I don't care if it's hard. I just care about doing it. I want to try. Listen, if you don't want to get married, we'll just move in together. And then we can concentrate on, you know, the reasons that we came together and that we were in love in the first place. And then, when you're ready, then we can get married.
Brenda, stop. It is too late for us to start over. It's just too late for us.
Put the phone down.
No, I suggest you call my superiors and complain right now.
Please, hang up the phone. What if the kidnappers are trying to contact me? Huh?
You're right, I forgot.
No, you know what? This scares the hell out of me. Yeah, because if you make the right move at the wrong time, like this, my wife could end up dead.
I know how to do my job, Mr. Buchanan.
Yeah, you keep telling me that.
If you hadn't distracted me by doubting my credentials...
No, wait a minute. Do you
place.
Get distracted when you're under stress? I'd like to know that, if you do, because I don't want to put you in any stressful situations like trying to save my wife.
We're not doing much saving by arguing, are we? Why don't you stop fighting me and try to help me?
Oh, I hope to God that's Fred Porter. Maybe he can teach you some manners.
If you want manners, why don't you call Emily Post?
Troy, thank God. Come on in. Maybe you can clear this up.
Clear what up, boss?
Agent Olenov.
Alex Olenov?
Yes. Hello, Commissioner Nichols.
Nice to meet you in person.
Wait a minute. You know about her?
Yes, that's why I'm here, to see that Agent Olenov gets exactly what she needs.
Oh, good. I could think of a few things.
Yeah, like a transfer.
Something wrong, Bo?
I'm not saying that Agent Olenov isn't a credit to her profession, but we just seem to have a little bit of a personality conflict
I
there.
don't.
No, but well, it's your personality that's causing the conflict. So maybe Commissioner Nichols would be kind enough to arrange a nice little trip for you right back to Washington.
I'm afraid not, Bo. Fred Porter made it clear that Alex is to stay on the case until it's closed. And frankly, Bo, my brief phone conversation with her, I found her to be right on top of the situation.
Yeah, just like those guys you got working in the property room down at police headquarters?
You heard about what happened to the evidence we were keeping there. I was going to tell you.
Yeah. Jake told me the bad news.
What's this about evidence?
Oh, just a little black book that could link Johnny D directly to the attempt on my sister-in-law's life.
I did reprimand the officer in charge.
That's good. It's just like this old guy back in Texas. He used to shut the barn door after his horse ran away.
Oh, the man used fake ID or forged requisition form. You know, no matter how tight we keep security.
Oh, I know. Your guys, they just do the best job they can, but we're dealing with Johnny D's guys out there who have a free rein, and nobody's even able to stop them.
Bo, I understand what you're feeling, but we can stop them. You can stop them by working closely with Alex.
All I ask is a chance, Mr. Buchanan.
Listen, I realize I'm being a little hard-nosed here, okay? I just wish that I knew that you had a lot more experience.
Well, she does, and plenty of it. Didn't you tell him?
No, we hadn't exactly gotten around to that yet. I graduated from the academy, and I've been working for the FAB for 5 years.
5 years of commendations?
Well, okay, great. That's good. So what kind of work have you been doing?
My title was assistant to the regional director.
That is great. That's just great. You're a pencil pusher.
Separate them. Do you know what that means? We have to find a new house.
Yeah, you think it's easier to keep these two together?
Yeah, we'll have to bring somebody else in. Why don't we just tie them up, blindfold them?
No, anything but that.
Listen, tell your sister to shut up.
No, you can't blindfold blindfold me. Don't you remember in high school when Mary Bing blindfolded me and I totally freaked out? I am so afraid that maybe I'll freak out again if you do that to me.
So you'll freak out. Who cares?
No, you don't understand. I'll probably, like, lose complete touch with reality. I'll get hysterical. I'll maybe even hurt myself.
Okay,
You know what
okay,
happens,
take
I'm
it
telling you.
easy.
I can't. I can't. You just anything but this, really. You can't do this to me.
She's
You
really
can't.
wigging out, Kip.
You can't.
I'm not prepared to handle this.
I can't. You can't blindfold me. I get scared by all that sort of stuff. It gets dark and scary, and like all these creepy crawly things come on.
What are we gonna do, Kip?
Freaking out.
Look, I will do anything. Just please, anything. Don't leave me in the dark.
Okay, first things first. You fix the window so nobody can look in. I'll take care of the screamer.
All right, Brenda. You want honesty? You want the truth? Okay. And despite all our hopes and dreams, Brenda, it is not going to work for us.
Be very careful of what I said if I were you. And not say something that you might regret.
Brenda, I said what had to be said. You know it, and I know it. We are not meant to be.
It's Brenda.
I'm sorry that you and Brenda are having troubles.
It's all right, Andy. It's okay. You don't have to...
No, I really mean it. She's a good person and better than a poke in the eye.
Thank you.
I'm gonna work things out, right? You're not gonna break up, are you?
Hey! Didn't I tell you to stand over by the wall?
Sorry. No. I want to be near you because I want you to be the last thing that I see if they blindfold me. And if they do, God knows what'll happen then.
Good luck, Kip.
Kindly tell your sister to shut up.
A minute, all right? It's your fault. You're the one who scared her.
Yeah.
I'm feeling much better now.
Yeah, well, I'm not taking any more chances. I'm going to give you something to quiet you down.
Wait a minute. Tranquilizers, I don't really think that's necessary. She's calm now. I'm fine as long as someone doesn't blindfold me.
Oh, it's amazing how your mood switches up and down. One minute you're losing it, then the next minute you're almost normal.
Well, you know, that's how hysteria is. It comes and goes completely unannounced. I'm sure I won't have another attack for days, weeks, years.
What do you say, Louis?
Tranquilizer.
See? It's almost unanimous. Swallow it.
No, I know what my body can take, and really, this is not necessary.
Relax, you'll be okay. It's fast acting. You'll sleep like a baby.
No, I won't. Ask Sarah. I have a very bad reaction to pills. I can't sleep all night. I start itching and scratching and
Swallow it!
No, and I don't care how much you insist. I am not going to take. There's nothing...
You're a glorified secretary. This is what they send to head up this case?
There's nothing wrong with being a secretary, Mr. Buchanan, but it so happens I've been a field agent.
For how long? Since yesterday?
Bo, do you think Fred Porter would have assigned her to the case if she wasn't up to the job?
I don't even know what's going on in Fred Porter's mind. If anything, all I know is I'm up against a bunch of professionals out there, and they send me an amateur.
Okay, I'm not going to waste my breath trying to convince you anymore. I've been told that this is a job I have to do. Now, until I hear otherwise from Porter, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Over my wife's dead body?
Has it ever occurred to you that my being a woman might be an asset to your case?
Believe me, it doesn't bother me that you're a woman. Hell, I don't care if you're a hippopotamus. What I'm really concerned about is you might be a little too wet behind the ears.
Oh, give her a break. You wanted a special agent. Now you've got one.
Is that supposed to reassure me, Troy?
If you are as smart as I think you are, you will stop fighting Agent old enough and start working with her. Get the most out of her skills and talent.
I would if I wanted to dictate a letter, if I wanted to do some photocopying for
I don't
me.
need any more secretarial jokes. I'm a professional. I know what's required, and I know how to get the job done. Now, if I were you, I would back off and let me do exactly that.
Like I said, Bo, if you're smart, you'll find out a way to get along. Something tells me you'll be thanking Fred Porter by the time this is all over. Good luck, Alex.
Thank you.
No, wait, hey, just a minute. Where are you going?
You seem to be in good hands here. I've got to get back to City Hall to try and prevent Johnny D's release. But without evidence or anyone to testify against him, I'm not sure there's anything I could do. I'll check back with you later.
Thank you. He's a good man. You're lucky to have him on your side.
Yeah. You win a few, and you lose a few.
I'll go to the surveillance truck and get my things.
No, wait, what things?
Well, I can't very well use your toothbrush and wear your pajamas now, can I?
Wait a minute.
I'll be right back.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Let me get this straight. You're planning on moving into this house?
Mm-hmm. Porter didn't tell you?
No.
Oh. It's FAB policy for the agent to become part of the household. I'll slip out the back. Oh, by the way, I like my coffee strong and black, and I always read the sports section first, so if you remember that, we'll get along just fine.
Agent, all enough.
Oh, please call me Alex. I'd appreciate that.
Okay, fine. Alex, about your moving in here and becoming part of this household.
Yes.
That's not going to happen.
Well, it's FAB procedure.
I don't give a damn about FAB procedure because this is my house. See, I call the shots here, and there's no way that you're going to move in.
Agent Porter is just not going to like your attitude one bit.
You know, there's a lot of things in this world that really worry me, but Fred Porter's opinion of my attitude, that's not one of them.
Why are you being so thick-headed?
What, me?
Yes, you. I need complete access to your mail, your friends, your family, your phone. Your daily life has to become my daily life if we're going to track down these kidnappers.
Wait, what if they're tracking us?
What? What are you talking about?
You said you snuck in here tonight and nobody saw you.
Right, no one did.
But what if they did in fact see you? We're dealing with Johnny D and company now. I've dealt with them before. Believe me, they are watching us.
That's impossible. I would have seen them.
Yeah, but what if you didn't? What if they're out there watching us and they know that you're in here and they want to contact me privately, but hey, they know there's an FAB agent setting up house in here. They're never going to contact me.
Oh, well, I'll be discreet. I promise you. I'll be your long-lost cousin from Texas or Sarah's long-lost cousin.
No. Believe me, I'm not going to risk my wife's life and Megan's life just so you can have a cushy place to crash.
I resent that implication.
Well, that's too bad. You can resent it all you want because you're going to be bunking somewhere else tonight, lady.
You know they are not going to put up with this. Headquarters is not going to put up with this. Commissioner Nichols is not going to put up with this.
Believe me, I'll survive that, so good night, Alex.
You know, what if you're right? What if Johnny D is watching us? What about that? Are you going to let him watch you, push me out the door?
That is the whole idea, genius. See, I want them to see you leaving here. The sooner they do, the sooner they're going to contact me.
That is the silliest thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
No, there's a
motel,
economy motel on Route 4.
Oh,
they always have reservations, vacancies. Goodbye.
It's your call, Megan. Take the pill or take your medicine.
You wouldn't kill me.
I'd hate to do it, but we only need one hostage. Two's getting to be kind of a luxury around here, isn't it, Louis?
Amen, brother.
She said she'd calm down, all right? There's no reason to make her take the pill.
Yeah, and so the next time she freaks out, I'm not taking that chance. Take it, or I'll quiet you permanently. I knew you weren't dumb, wacko, but not dumb. She'll be asleep in a few minutes. And when she wakes up, she'll be a lot sweeter.
You'll probably thank us for it.
Thank you. Look, if anything happens to her... Oh, it's all right. We just need to put you down here. Lie down.
What do you say, Louis? It's already a lot quieter around here, huh?
Oh, yes. Much improved, Kip.
You guys really get your kicks by this, huh? She said she'd calm down. There was no reason to drug her.
Oops. I spoke too soon. This one's acting up, too.
Oh, plenty of pills, Kip.
You guys don't scare me, right? But if anything happens to her...
Shut up! You know, we did her a favor. If she acted like that any longer, we would have had to take stronger measures.
Yeah, you know, she got up very easy.
You almost done?
Yeah, it's all set. I need something to hold her on and nail it in.
What do you mean? You're not just gonna leave her like this, are you?
She'll sleep it off, and when she wakes up, she'll be a lot happier. A lot happier, huh?
Oh, yeah, she'll be a nice and gentle person.
Take that as a lesson, Sarah. If you just shut up and do as you're told, your sister won't get hurt.
Night-night.
Night-night.
Liar, you don't think I trust you after what you've done? Oh, my God. What if they've given you too much?
I'm sorry, I didn't know you were here. I asked you to come here. I'm sorry, I forgot about
Brenda,
that.
it's okay, you know. It gave me a chance to read up on some of these fancy magazines. We don't get these at Outlook.
Just slipped my mind. I'm sorry about that. I asked you here. I'm sorry.
Hey, it's no big deal.
You know, it is a big deal. You have to pay attention to a lot of details. You have to make sure that you pay attention.
Brenda, what is it?
I didn't pay attention. I didn't pay attention. I didn't want to know. I didn't want to know that he didn't love me anymore. That's what.
I see. I assume you had a fight with Dan.
No, we didn't.
Well, it happens, Brenda, you know. But you kiss and make up. That's the best part. Sometimes.
No, we didn't have a fight. It was very civilized. It was goodbye, like that.
Sometimes, you know, sometimes it seems that way when you're upset, right? Things get clouded.
No. It's over, and it's my fault because I didn't
No, Brenda, even if you and Dan weren't meant for each other, it's not anyone's particular fault. You were in this together, right?
Can we not talk about this right now? I asked you here because I needed to talk to you about something besides my personal problems, Tony.
I know, but sometimes the personal problems are the best place to start.
Please talk about this other thing. I need to.
All right, okay.
I wanted to talk to you about Outlook House. I'm sure it's just a mistake, but I wanted to see if you might be able to help me.
Hey, sure, I'll try. What's the problem?
I got this letter thanking me for all the $25,000 that I contributed.
Yeah, well, what happened? They spell your name incorrectly or something? That happens sometimes. It drives me crazy.
No, Tony, I donated $50,000 to Outlook House. Now, it's obviously just a mistake.
No, it's not obvious to me. I mean, no, there's been no mistake.
No, when Gabrielle came to me for a donation, I was happy to give her $50,000, Tony.
I know, but maybe that's not what you intended. Maybe you were going to intend to give her 2 checks, right? Like in 2 installments.
No, Tony, I wrote it on 1 check for $50,000. Didn't she tell you that?
Okay, you know, but you said you had a lot of personal things on your mind, right? Maybe you forgot.
No, this was weeks ago. This was before this thing. What, you don't trust me?
No, it's not a question of trust or belief. I'm just saying sometimes we intend to do something and then inadvertently
Tony,
we do something else. It happened to me at Outlook House. It does all the time.
I wrote a check for $50,000. In fact, let me show you this. I kept the canceled check from the bank because I thought that you might need it for your records. Look, what does that say?
Yeah, I know. It says $50,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I gave it to Gabrielle, she was thrilled about it.
Yeah, I bet she was. I bet she was.
She wasn't as thrilled as I was, though. I mean, you know, this was the very first check that I ever wrote with the money that Michael gave me. I was trying to do some good. Seems like everything that I try to do good, that harm comes of it. I'm sorry. Outlook House. Do you know how this could have happened?
No, I don't have a clue. Maybe it was a typo. Sometimes our secretary, she makes mistakes. I'll tell you what, I'll go talk to Gabrielle about it, and if there's some kind of minor glitch, which I'm sure it is, I'll straighten it out.
Okay. I'm sorry to get you over here to talk about money.
No. I'm sorry, believe me. You know, about this minor incident. Look, I'll try. I'll work this all out.
It would be nice if everything was this easy to solve.
Yeah. Easy. Yeah.
Who is it?
Dan.
Dan?
Do you mind if I come in?
No, come on in. It's your apartment.
Thanks. You know that movie? It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, you know, I've seen it 3 times. Are you okay, Dan?
Just tired, Laura. Real tired.
I don't understand. I thought you'd be home with Brenda working things out.
No, this is my home. It's something Grandview could never be. Look, I know you're used to being alone, but would you mind if I spent the night here?
Of course not. I'm only using it because you let me. It's...
Thank you. I promise not to be in your way, okay?
Dan, you're starting to worry me. I mean, what happened between you and Brenda when I left you at Max's place?
Look, I don't feel like talking about it, okay?
Okay, I was just concerned, that's all.
No, I'll live. Believe me. I've treated every condition known to man between the hospital and the clinic. I'll be fine. What I've got isn't fatal. It just feels that way.
Look, I know you're the doctor, but you're not always right. It might help to talk about it.
Well, not tonight. Maybe tomorrow, okay? I can't see more than one day at a time. All I know is that I can't stay at Grandview tonight. With everything that's going on in my head, I just need to be alone.
Okay, if that's the way you feel, I'll check into a motel for the night.
No, Laura, look, don't be ridiculous. You call this place home.
But no, like you said, it's your home, and you've let me stay, and I can go to a motel
Wait, stop.
tonight.
Don't worry about it. Look, you stay in the bedroom, I'll sleep on the couch, all right? When I wake up in the morning, we'll work out some kind of living arrangements, okay?
Okay, if you're sure, but it's really no problem.
But you're
for me.
staying. It's final.
Okay. At least let me fix you something to eat. Some dessert, maybe?
I'm not hungry, Laura, okay?
Would you like a beer? That might relax you.
Laura, I don't need anything, all right?
You know, if you want to talk, I'll listen and it won't cost you anything.
You're being very sweet. All right, I just need to be...
To be alone. Okay. Then I'll just shut up and let you get some rest, okay?
Good night, Laura.
Good night, Dan.
Problem. We are just gonna get you up and we are gonna walk this off, all right? You just wake up. Come on. What? Oh, not a moment too soon. You didn't take that pill.
Well, of course I didn't take it. I couldn't leave you. You need me.
Need you? I am furious with you. You scared me half to death.
Well, I had to act convincingly.
You know, every once in a while, I wish you weren't an actress, a dental hygienist, anything but an actress. Megan, you really scared me.
Well, I'm sorry that I scared you. I can't help it if I'm such a brilliant actress.
Thank God you're all right.
Well, you're the one who got this thing out. Awesome. Good work, Sarah.
Yeah, well, thanks. Now, what are we going to do with it?
Well, now we've got the pill. And we've got the screwdriver here.
Yeah.
2 weapons.
So?
So before they boarded up that window, I saw that barn, remember?
Yeah, so?
So where there's a barn, there's got to be a farmer. A very helpful, trustworthy farmer.
Yeah, right. I'm sure there is, but what are we going to do about it? I mean, how are we going to get to him?
Well, I haven't figured that one out yet. Screwdriver, pill. 2 weapons that are going to help us escape. Now, if we can just figure out how.